in the world, Bo? What in the world? What's going on with you, man? It's your boy Big Low Kuntry. Look, man, it's happened. It's happened. God Almighty, it finally happened. Bo, the Atlanta Falcons have just announced that Desmond Ridder is our new quarterback, our new starting quarterback going into next week's New Orleans Saints game. And I've been to tell y'all, it was about time. It was about time. Let's just be honest. Yes, Sirski's in here says, and Ridder, we trust. You already know, Bo. You already know. Burview says, make it shake, Ridder show. You already know. And prove since he didn't believe in you. Yes. Yes. Once again, we go back to, is it a situation where he didn't believe in you? Or he just was looking out for his homeboy? I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Definitely, man. Millie Mills is in here. Tay Neal's in here. So, first of all, I apologize. Y'all know I'm in here feeling great, feeling real good, because the Atlanta Falcons have just decided to make the move. The Atlanta Falcons decided to make the move, and, you know, we're giving ourselves a chance. That's all Falcons fans have been asking for. We just been wanting a chance, Bo. That's all we've been wanting. Tay Neal, Sterling Woods, he said, let's see what Ridder can do for us. And I think that's the mentality everybody's coming into the season and into this game in particular with. We just want to see what the young man is capable of. We're not saying he's going to come in and just set this league on fire. We just want to give ourselves a chance. Let's see what we can do. Nate Bill's in here. What's going on, Bo? Redrick. Me and Coach Redrick, every home game, we sit a section across from each other. Every home game, whenever Marcus Mariota would make a terrible throw, we just that's all we can do. All we want to do is give Drake London's catching 95 yards in a game where he was missed 3 or 4 times easily. He could have easily had 150 yards. It was a bust of a season for Kyle Pitts. I'm not saying he's a bust, but it was a disappointing season for Kyle Pitts because of the quarterback play. We just want a chance as a fan base. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And we're finally getting that chance. We might even be worse. If that happens, in the words of Sierra, so what? Brian Peoples, what in the world, Bo? What's going on, man? Dex Flash, what in the world, Bo? He said, looks like you got a good enough number of signatures. Look. Should I get my victory? You know what? I'm gonna wait to get my victory speech. What's going on, Louis Curtis? Much love to you. Ricky Gaines, he says Petition had other content creators mad, but it happened. Hello. Look, man. Look, I'm not even worried about any other content creators that were upset. Because at the end of the day, Bo, you know, we're living a happy life over here. I'm a happy Atlanta Falcons fan. I have a great coaching staff that's in here. I have Coach Roney. Coach Roney, one of the most supportive people that I've known ever. So it's one of those situations we just got the support. I know good and well that this petition didn't have nothing to do with Desmond Ridder getting signed. The petition was something to bring all of us together so we could all show our frustration, right? But if y'all want me to give a victory speech, I can go ahead and give it. For Zone 6, all the way to the streets of Bankhead, all the way up into the mountains of Kennesaw, from Swanee to the Swats, Atlanta Falcons voices were heard. Oh, Atlanta Falcons voices were heard. We stepped up to the plate and we made the decisions that mattered. J-Maul, what's going on, bro? What in the world? OMT. Let's go. You already know. Pax Paint's in here, the King's son. Yes, about time, bro. About time. Tyler Russell says, no way. Yes, man. Yes, we in here. We in here. We are in here. Josu's world. Much love to you. Yes, Ridder time. Ridder time. So look, if there are people that are new to the stream who really don't know me, I am the guy who made a petition to bench Marcus Mariota. I felt like as Falcons fans, we knew that it was time. We knew that it needed to go down. You know, let's go ahead and make a change. Let's go ahead and make a change, Bo, because in the meantime, what are we going to do? Just continue to miss receivers and continue to waste talent? Because that's what we've been doing so far. Let's see what we can do. Let's get it said. I said it on your stream when we were live after the Bengals game. If it was going to be a quarterback change, make it during the bye. Arthur Smith is feeling the heat now. I mean, I don't know if it's legit him feeling the heat. I think it's just a common sense kind of situation. He sees what his homeboy doing. He sees what's going on. Like, yeah, like say, okay, well, you know what? It's time, Bo. You know, I love you. We like to wrestle in our spare time. You know, we're running out of baby oil. Let's just go ahead and, you know, I still love you, but I'm not trying to continue to lose. I mean, at the end of the day, what's going on, Devon? He says, I just heard the news, coach. What in the world? Well, we're about to find out now. Yeah, we are going to find. These are the questions that we wanted answered. These are the questions. Rose City said, Big Low, what in the world, Bo? He said, I know your big butt naked now. We going streaking. Oh, man. Ghost Pepper says, yes. In the words of Ric Flair, woo! God dang. Move feels like when it's lightning outside and your lights get cut off for a few hours, Georgia Power finally kicks the light back on. Yes. Yes. And the thing is, guys, yeah, and Timber, you're right. Give the young man the experience. Timber LV22, give him the experience. But the thing is, guys, is that it shouldn't. Think about this. We shouldn't have to feel like it's a victory. We shouldn't have to feel like it's a victory. And I'm sitting here looking at we're getting a new couch delivered right now. I'm looking out the window. The guy that's delivering the couch, one of them is wearing a Matt Ryan jersey. That's fitting. He's wearing a Matt Ryan jersey as he's walking to the house. But we shouldn't be in a situation where whenever we finally make a quarterback change, guys, it feels like a victory. That shouldn't be the case. That goes to show that it was too long coming. We should have been made this move, right? Everybody had sense. And, you know, everybody's saying, hey, coach, you don't make the decisions. The fans don't make the decisions. The coaches do. At the end of the day, there's no coaches without the fans. There are no players without the fans. There's no Mercedes-Benz Stadium without the fans. And all I'm saying is everybody got upset about the petition. Look, it's one of the situations where I'm not speaking for nobody. That's what a petition is. You tell people how you feel by signing the signature. It's a choice, Bo. It's a choice. I'm not speaking for nobody. Oh, man. Ricky Gaines says, I'm proud to be a part of the coaching staff, Bo. I'm proud for you to be a part of the coaching staff. I am definitely proud of you being a part of it. Everybody who's a part of the coaching staff, just know I don't have nothing but pure love for you. I'm not going to cut you out and then tell you I love you later as a side note. I ain't got nothing but pure love and respect for each and every one of y'all. And for people who signed the petition and the people who decided not to sign the petition. Because at the end of the day, Bo, you know, we all Falcons fans. And for these last 4 games, we're going to have a good time. We're going to see something new. We're going to see something new. Jared J's in here. So let's go. Ridder time. Granddaughter says, power to the people. You already know, Bo. Devon says, looks like no WrestleMania main event between Smith and Mariota then. Nah, ain't no WrestleMania. But you never know. They may already had it. You never know. Trucker Mike says, we won twice this week. Yes, that's right. That's right. Eric Daniel says, God is great. Turn up, Falcons. We ready to win now. Yes. Hopefully this is going to bring a spark not only to this team and not only to this franchise, but to this to everything. To everything. Hopefully we're going to see Drake London's demeanor change. Hopefully he'll be a little bit more upbeat now. It's a change. You get tired of eating vanilla ice cream, Bo. Sometimes you need something a little bit different. Me, myself, I'm privy to cookies and cream. You give me that cookies and cream, we in there like swimwear. Put it in the microwave for about 8-10 seconds. Let it get a little soft. That's when you're good. I can't keep doing vanilla ice cream. That's what this offense was with Marcus Mariota. We were vanilla ice cream. Let's be honest. Like, ain't nobody going to be like, and I'm not saying Marcus Mariota is a terrible quarterback. He made some exceptional plays, especially when he had to extend plays. He made some really, really good plays. But whenever he has to just drop back, point the shoulder, set his feet, throw the ball, anticipate the throw, it didn't work a lot of times, guys. And we had to acknowledge that. We definitely had to acknowledge that. Zone 3, he says, what up, Bo? Ridder time. Hello. It was a celebration. Clap, bravo. Dana, what's going on? Much love to you, Dana. Coach Dana's in here. You know it's a party now. Coach Dana in here. Luis Curtis says, get rid of Pease and we good. He's the worst defense. He's the worst defense guys out there looking lost. What in the world? But look, now we have to acknowledge the defense has stepped up the last 3 weeks or so. We've gotten games to manageable amounts when it comes to the scoring. So I mean, we can't just say that's done now. Like we got to give Dean Peace credit. He stopped some of these teams from getting up into the high 20s and the 30s. Okay, JGP talk about it's gonna be a sweep in New Orleans. Man, we finna come. Think about this, JGP. If I was Saints fans, I would be nervous because you got this young Thundercat who the league legit has never seen. Yes, he played in the preseason, but we know that the preseason is vanilla wafer. You don't got what you normally have, during the season, right? So you got this young Thundercat who's been literally practicing, the last 14 weeks. I don't know if he's been playing with the ones or not. If Coach Smith, if he's smart, if he's worth his weight in salt, he will let him practice with the ones a little bit because we knew it was coming. I'll be worried if I was the Saints. You don't know what to expect with this young man. You already got a running game. We know they can run the ball. You're basically in the same situation that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are in. San Francisco can run the ball. What's the boy's name? Purdy? The question is, if he can make the necessary throws, draws getting burnt off, Bo. You're going to be running around naked like JGP and Molly Mall. Like, that's what's going to happen to that Saints defense. That Saints defense. Jamal D says, should have happened the same time Pittsburgh made the move and put their rookie in. Think about this, Coach. Isn't it ironic that this move happened after we played against the Steelers and no Kenny Pickett hasn't came in and Mahomes did up? Excuse me. No Kenny Pickett hasn't came in and Josh Allen did up. But you see that he's been improving throughout the season. So whenever he comes up against our Atlanta Falcons and we play our 8-year starter up against their rookie, he looks like he's better. Now, both of them didn't have a world beater kind of game, but Kenny Pickett looked a little bit more competent than Marcus Mariota did. I mean, let's just be honest. So I don't know if it was Arthur Smith that looked at it and made the decision, or if it was Arthur Blank, in his 1920s gangster voice and said, "Hey, you nincompoop, go ahead and put in that young guy." Like I don't know, but what we can say is that it's one of those situations where they had to make the move. It was apparent. Truck Mike says, "I still want to see stunner art though." Coach Padre with the Superman chat. He says, "Hey Coach, can you play Never Would Have Made It?" It just seems fitting. It really does. It really does. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Never would have made it. No, you gotta stop and shake your head. Oh man. Slick says, "I guess we'll find out." That's it, man. That's it. Retro G says, "What in the petition, Bo?" What in the petition, Bo? What's going on? Oh, Dante Space said, "Man, I'm just glad Santa Claus made my wish come true." Make my wish come true. Oh man, Coach ATLGA Faithful said, "Man, I gotta slide through like everyone live stream. Let's get it. Keep Ridder, still go after Lamar, and lock the quarterback position for a decade." Yes. We're gonna see what we got with Ridder, and then we're gonna take it on from there, man. Six and Serial says, "We should have been started Ridder. Marcus Mariota couldn't read his driver's license." He can't read his driver's license, Coach. Come on, bro. That's wrong. Oh man, JGP come in and say, "I love crashing the party, Bo." I already know, man. I already know. Not everyone says, "Coach Lowe, you are a genius." What? How am I a genius, Coach? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Will Cotton, what in the world about what I missed? Well, the Atlanta Falcons just announced Desmond Ridder is the starting quarterback, and his first game as a regular season starter is going to be against the New Orleans Saints. And we're going to be at that game. It's perfect timing. His first game is going to be against the Saints. My first away game, well, besides last week against Pittsburgh, my first away game, besides last week, whenever it was at a neutral site, it just happened to be in Atlanta, but it was more Pittsburgh Steelers fans there. But my first away game is going to be the Saints. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. And I'm hoping that I'm going to witness history. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that I'm going to watch our future quarterback for years to come playing his first game against our hated rivals. The Pontchartrain Crawdads. I'm sorry, the New Orleans Saints. Oh man, Reggie came in here. He says, "My homeboy called me saying he never seen a petition work." Coach, I'm seriously thinking the petition didn't have anything to do with it. Let's be honest. It was Marcus Mariota. That petition that had nothing to do with this situation. It was common sense, Coach. It was common sense. It's not a situation where the petition worked. It was common sense. Look, if you're excited, if you're glad, feel relieved, feel celebratory, feel festive that the Atlanta Falcons finally decided to move forward with this organization, if you're glad and you feel good about it, you need a way to express it. You know how you can do that? Because we're not there where we can high five each other. You can do that by making sure you hit that like button. If you hit that like button for me, I promise you, I'll do a special dance at the Little Caesars Pizza Superdome for you at the Benz, and I'll record it. I'll do a special dance for you if you hit that like button for me. I definitely would appreciate if you hit that like button for us, man. Definitely. Oh, my bad. Let's get it. Says, look, Coach, it's the ain'ts, not the my bad, bro. My bad. I'm sitting here talking like I'm missing teeth, bro. It's the ain'ts. That's it. That's it. Richard Drake said, Big Low, don't you supposed to be at work, bro? I'm on my lunch, okay? I'm on my lunch. I said we had to have the emergency coaching meeting about this thing right here, boy. Oh, man. Jay the Knight says, you're going to witness history, Coach. Man, Coach. I didn't hear you. I'm not hearing you say it, but I'm imagining hearing you say it, and that kind of makes me emotional. The fact that you say that I got a chance to witness history. I got a chance to see this Atlanta Falcons team take the next step. We know a lot of times you draft a quarterback, it might not legitimately work, right? But I'm going to tell you something. Man, Matt Ryan got a special place in my heart, man. And he represented this city for such a long time. I just see something special in Desmond Ridder. I mean, and he might, whenever it all comes down to it, he might just be that guy who, he's just he's a good leader, but he just doesn't have the physical attributes. But man, it's like, I don't know if y'all seen the video that the guy put up yesterday talking about seeing Desmond Ridder at the Sunglasses Hut. And the guy, he was walking around the mall with his daughter, man. Just walking around the mall with his daughter. Him, Drake London, Arnold Ebiketie. He's just walking around with his daughter. Like, you just tell the guy's just a good guy. But you hear the interviews, he looks focused. He looks like the type of person that will help take this Atlanta Falcons team to the next level. And as Falcons fans, that's what we want, right? We had Michael Vick. Michael Vick, he did what he did. Very exciting. But was Michael Vick a real leader? I mean, he didn't even study his playbook, right? I remember one time we got in a fight against the Saints before the game started. It's like he ducked off. He got away from everybody. He wouldn't even get in there, pull guys back, grabbing their shoulder pads and pulling them back, getting them focused. It's like, I know Matt Ryan to a certain extent. I know sometimes he would get fiery. In my opinion, sometimes he got a little bit too fiery. You don't got to yell at everybody. But Matt Ryan was a leader, man. And I'm really hoping that that's what Desmond Ridder could be for this franchise. We need somebody to help take us into the next decade, who ain't scared to work, who's all about the city, I mean, he walking around with the Atlanta shirts on. Like, a lot of these pro athletes, whenever they come to the city, they still represent their college. They still represent where they from. Like, he representing Atlanta, man. And you got to love that. You got to love that. Tater said, it's the ain'ts, Coach. Melatainment says, y'all getting me amped up about the third round project. I'm sorry, y'all are getting amped up about a third round project. Yes, I am. And you know why? Melatainment, because Marcus Mariota was playing like an undrafted project sometimes. Sometimes he was playing like a 6th round project. The main difference is between both of these guys. Desmond Ridder comes from a pro-style, pro-ready offense. He took a lot of snaps up under center. Marcus Mariota spread everything out. Last week, guys, to show where we've come, we ran a speed option. Do you know how much that puts the ball at risk, especially with a guy like Marcus Mariota, who happens to be kind of clumsy? We're running speed options in the NFL, guys. You don't put the ball at risk like that, but sometimes that's what you have to do because you can't open up the field with your passing game. We're taking the next step, guys. And whether it's with Desmond Ridder or not, we're at least trying it. Because, I mean, for a while, we were the personification of the definition of insanity. We were just doing the same thing over and over again with the same result. So yeah, Melatonin, man, everybody's pretty amped up. Everybody's pretty excited. Padre says, Coach just showed me where I was going wrong with this petition. I'm calling the manager for everything now. Oh man, you out the chain, Coach. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Lord have mercy. I hope that I don't go down every time people see me at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, or every time people see me on YouTube, they'll be like, hey, that's the guy that started the petition. I hope that doesn't happen. I just wanted what was best for the team, man. I just wanted what was best for the team. Jaden Knight says the Ridder-London duo will be scary. Well, just imagine the Ridder-London-Pitts duo. Ridder-London-Pitts triplet. That's what's going to be scary. Because, you know, I was always pretty good at math in school. But I'm really hoping that I could create a theory, and I'm going to take it to the National Math Society, and I'm going to say, hey, look at here. I've done the math, and from what I got, I figured out that 4 plus 5 equals 6. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that one day, I'm hoping in 2026, what I'm hoping is whenever they announce Desmond Ridder, they're going to say number 1 in your hearts, number 4 in your program. I think he's going to change back to 9. But number 1 in your hearts, number 4 in your program, Desmond Ridder. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping, man. You know, if that can happen, look, I'll be over the moon. I'll be over the moon. Let me see here. Lynn T says Arthur Smith is not that guy. Hey, we gonna see. We gonna see. Coach Roney says he's at my office because we had a furniture delivery mall. Don't be calling out my chair supplies. What? I'm sorry, my hair supplies. Where hair supplies, Coach Roney? Oh, the mane and tail. Coach. for her Marley hair. Y'all know if y'all know this, but I'm the Marley hair hunter. If you don't believe me, go look on Instagram. You know, I got scared by some Marley hair that looked like a snake. So Devon says, I got a good feeling about Ridder. He's got poise and confidence that you want in your young quarterback. I think he'll do well in this organization. And I think that's a possibility that can happen as well, Coach. I think it can happen too. I think he could, you know, be successful, and this organization could be successful behind them. The Gentleman's Journal, hashtag Ridder time. It's finally that time, guys. It's finally that time. You know, people say, hey, y'all are excited about a 3rd round pick. You doggone right. You know why we're excited about a 3rd round pick? Because he's our 3rd round pick. You don't have to be excited about him. If you're not, that's on you. Same way about signing a petition. If you ain't want to sign it, that's on you. But guess what? He's our 3rd round pick, and we love him for it. And we're going to cheer him on regardless. Because the same way we didn't like the things Marcus Mariota was doing, guess what we were doing whenever he had opportunities to win? Well, whenever he came out of the tunnel, we were cheering him on regardless, because we're Atlanta Falcons fans. We're Atlanta Falcons fans, so we're going to cheer him on regardless. If Marcus Mariota, if he starts the next game after this New Orleans game, if they bring him on, we're still going to cheer him on regardless, because he's Atlanta Falcons. Yes, he's a problem, but he's our problem. Oh, man. Let's see. Dave says, Coach, you know, there are some in this base who want to see that young man fail. I mean, look, if they want to see him fail, that's on them. That's on them. Like, look, Coach, they need to get that hate out their heart. If they feel like they want to see that young man fail, that's on them at the end of the day. At the end of the day, we cheer on the Falcons. But, I mean, you're probably right, Coach. You're probably right. You know, some people got that hate in their heart. They need to go to the doctor, get a CT scan. And it's one of those situations where, you know, they need to schedule the surgery, take the anesthesia, so they get the hate out of their heart. That's what they need to do. That's what they need to do. Slick says, I have not been this excited since the third quarter in the You excited there, Bo. I couldn't even say the whole thing. I couldn't even say the whole thing. You excited, Bo. You excited. My homeboy JGP, he hit me up on Twitter whenever it got announced. He said, Coach, I know you naked. I was like, man, I said, the thing is that I'm going to be uncomfortable because I got to put these clothes back on to go live because I don't want to, I don't want to get taken off YouTube for coming on here naked. Can't do it. Oh, man. Jaden Knight says, imagine Pitts, Patterson, Ridder, and London, Coach. That's a heck of a combination. And like I said, I don't know if y'all had a chance to watch the show last night. But look at this. We're going to get another pass catcher. And everybody's forgetting about Damiere Byrd. Yes, I know he's small, but whenever the ball gets in his hands, he legit makes plays. Everybody's forgetting about Damiere Byrd. So, I mean, it's one of those situations where, we have to fully acknowledge it. It's like this offense, if Desmond Ridder is a fraction of what we think he could be, this offense could legit take the next step. Because think about it, in today's game, the hardest thing to learn how to do and the hardest thing to establish is the running game. Think about it. For the last 5 years, we haven't been able to establish the running game. We brought in Todd Gurley thinking that he was going to save the running game, and we haven't had a chance to do it. Right? Think about it. So it's one of those situations where the running game is resolved. In 2022, the passing game is supposed to be what's easy. Everybody can pass the ball. Well, almost everybody can pass the ball. But the question is, what can you do with the running game? We got the hard part figured out, guys. Willie Doc says, what's up, Lo? What would you say is a realistic expectation of Ridder? What do you envision his stats to be? Appreciate what you do, my brother, and keep up the good work. I appreciate that, Coach Willie Doc. You already know what time it is. That's that. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Appreciate that, Coach. Oh, man. But I mean, to be honest with you, I see us have a possibility of finishing the season out 2-2. I can see us legit finishing the season out 2-2. Right? 2-2 in 4 games. I can see him getting like 6 touchdowns. Of course, he's going to throw a few interceptions. But I can see us legit going 2-2. Because the thing is, it's one of those cases where moving forward, all these other teams, they really don't know what to prepare for. They don't know if things are going to change up or not. And I've been hearing that the Falcons, hold on. Excuse me. And I've been hearing that the Falcons actually like the way Desmond Ridder is progressing as we go on. So it's one of those cases where, I think they just been keeping it a secret. So it's one of those cases where he might come in. Thank y'all so much. He might come in and legit take things to the next level. He might legit come in and take things to the next level. And I think it's a possibility he could do that. Jada says, how long is Patterson with us? I think he signed a 2-year deal, if I'm not mistaken. Rose City says, Big Low got butt naked for Desmond Ridder. He said he going streaking after the show. To the Tori says, what's good, Low? Send me the link. Hey man, I don't even got my headphones in here. Because I don't want it to be one of those situations where I got the echo going on. I don't even got my headphones in here, Bo. I might see if I can run and get them a little bit later, but I don't even got them. Key Will Tyler says, oh man, I can see it now. Ridder versus Brady. David versus Goliath. I mean, because the thing is that it's one of those cases where now that they're putting them in, they're not taking them out. Like this is whether if he comes in and let's say he completely chokes it up. If he comes in and he completely chokes it up, he's just gonna finish the season out because then it's all evaluation after that. It's all evaluation. Mr. Smith said the Saints, they're licking their chops right now. Run game gotta be on point. Oh yeah. I mean, and remember what happened last time we played against the Saints? The run game, we was hitting them in the mouth. We were hitting them in the mouth, Coach. What's going on, Stephon Mosley? Much love to you, Coach. Excuse me, but we were hitting them in the mouth. It's one of those cases where we just got to make sure we could make the throws that we need to make, and we don't have to hit on every throw. I'm not asking Desmond Ridder to come in here and be 72%. I'm not asking that, but I'm asking whenever you got a double slant, pick the right one and at least give the guy a chance. At least give the guy a chance. Shane Powell says it's going to be tough for him in New Orleans, but I'm riding with him. It's about time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is about time. It is about time. Because, look, it's one of those situations, and I appreciate y'all blessing me after the sneeze. But, look, it's one of those situations, man. It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. Oh, Coach Ron, yeah. It's been announced. Desmond Ridder is the starter. Desmond Ridder is the starter. It's going down like there's a well in the boat. Dave says, Coach, please tell us that it wasn't just about the remainder of the season, that it won't just be about the remainder of this season. I don't know that. I think it's one of those cases. Oh, Devon said he thought Cordero was on a 3-year deal. Now, you might be right, Coach Stanford. He might be on a 3-year deal. I thought it was 2, but I'm probably wrong. I got a terrible memory. But I think that's depending on what Desmond Ridder does, right? I mean, if he comes in and he shows, if he can show the promise that we need him to show, like yes, like he'll be in here long term. But if it's one of those cases where we're thinking, okay, let's see what's going on. He ain't looking too hot. He's looking kind of shook up. Mario the 2.0, then they might try to make a move. Coach Ronda asked me if I want. Yeah, I want to hear because I want to bring folks on to see what everybody's thinking because we got to. I need to see what everybody's feeling. So if y'all don't mind, if it's okay, could I run and go get my headphones right quick? Because what you say, Coach Ron? Okay. So I'm gonna get my headphones so I can bring everybody on so we can see what we got going on. Where you at, Coach Ron? Huh? All right. Appreciate it, baby. All right.
You might need to use your laptop.
Yeah. All right. Good thing I kept my pants on. Let's see, said the blind man talking to his deaf daughter on the telephone. I want to bring some of the coaching staff in because I want to know how y'all feeling about this here. I want to know how y'all feeling. So let me see here. Let me make sure all my settings is right so I can hear everybody. Let's see. All right. because that's the beauty of the coaching staff, right? Beauty of the coaching staff is to get everybody's opinion and see where we go from here. So I'm putting the link in the chat right now. So anybody who want to come on to chop it up with us, feel free to come on and chop it up with us. Molly Ma says, I see you with them gym shorts on, big. Where the world? Oh man, Fred Hill said coach got naked for Ridder. Hello. Oh man. Now Molly Mall and JGP, it could be one of those situations where it might have been y'all's boy who might have stepped up and made that decision. No matter what Arthur Smith said, it could have been Terry Fontenot, big head Terry. It could have been a big head Terry came in and made that decision. Rose City says, Low, you could have just had on the tighty white. Oh man. Smith's son, the King's son says Big Low. Said Big Low used to play linebacker. Shoulder looked like he could break concrete. Coach used to tell me, he said, man, boy, you like you land an airplane on your back, boy. Oh man. John Higgins in here. What's happening? No, Bo, you ain't late. You right on time. You was right on time. You know why? Because they just announced that Desmond Ridder is going to be the starting quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons for the foreseeable future. You got to love it. You got to love it. Mom says, Big Low, a.k.a. Jeffrey Tubin from... Okay, boy. I ain't about... Oh, man. Coach Rhoda says, Dre, he got on them shorts that I like to show off them sexy legs. Okay, Coach Rhoda. Okay, I hear you. Toy.
Well, hold on. Where did I come in though? What's going on?
Man, I don't know, man. They talking about my shorts. They talking about my shorts. I don't know.
Hey, did the petition do what it needed to do?
Man, see, here you go. See, here you go.
Hey, fire under his belly, man. That's all you did.
Hey, your sound going in and out on me a little bit, Toy.
Hold on, give me a sec. I got you. Can you hear me? Low.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said Arthur Smith just needed some fire under his belly.
Man, come on, man. I think the fire under Arthur Smith's belly was how bad Marcus Mariota played. I don't think the petition really had too much to do with it.
If you saw him in the Steelers game, because we was there.
Yeah.
Arthur Smith looked frustrated at times.
He did.
Because there was a lot of throws that was missed.
It was. They were.
I'm just happy that we were able to see Marcus Mariota before the season ends, because this helps us with free agency and draft moving forward for next year.
You're right. You
gotta know what we got.
You gotta know what you got. You got to. And I think that was on Terry. I think Terry was like, look, man, like, we need to stop playing the radio. I ain't trying to waste another season fooling with you. Like, let's see what the young Thundercat could do.
And we got to look at it like this, bro. They already sat and waited on Matt Ryan.
Yep.
They got Marcus Mariota in. He's played 13 games. We won 5 games, but hell, we should be 8-5.
Easy.
So what are we waiting on at this point? There's nothing else we should be waiting on, bro. Like, and I feel that this will help us because one, Marcus Mariota, he misses throws. He doesn't set his feet. He doesn't throw timing routes, where you can throw a receiver open or expect a receiver open and throw it. We may have gotten a little bit spoiled with Matty Ice. I ain't gonna lie to you. We may have got just a little bit spoiled. Because when I watch Marcus Mariota, man, and people may think that we don't like him, it's not that. He just don't look good.
Exactly. I mean, it's like having an ugly baby. It's like you love the baby. It's like you love the baby.
But hey, you can't bring him out nowhere. We ain't trying to fight for our baby now.
Like we love Marcus, man. He a Falcon. I ain't got nothing but love for him. At the end of the day, it's like we know what he is. And shout out to everybody showing love to Torch in here. I see Jay Marlin in here showing love to Torch. I'll make sure y'all check my boy out, man.
Man, shouts out to all the Big Low fans, man, and supporters, man. Y'all show love to Big Low, and I see y'all come to my channel as well. So, appreciate y'all, man. I just dropped the video as well regarding Desmond Ridder. Y'all check it out after we get done with this live and enjoy this live, man. Hey, send some super chats so I can see my dog do the super chat dance first, too. I need to see the Superman before I get off, man. Respectfully.
Oh, well, we actually got one.
Okay.
So Earl Daniels, he said, wait a minute. Tampa Bay has 49ers, Bengals, Arizona. We can still make the playoffs if we win all of our games. And Tampa Bay loses 2. It's possible. Don't give up. I completely agree with you, Earl. You already know that's that dun-dun-dun. That's a Superman chat. You already know.
Hey, but those next 2 games could be a loss. The 49ers, they may have lost Jimmy G, but hell, he wasn't doing nothing like that anyway. Debo Samuel and George Kittle, you can run screens and run the ball all day to get that win.
You right.
Bengals, Jamal Chase is back.
Yep.
They just beat the Chiefs. So those are 2 losses. Arizona, I don't know, man. They tricky, but their defense is top 5.
Their defense legit. But so the thing is that, like, how do you beat those defenses like that, though? You run the ball on them. And you take the shots that you need to take. And that's why people talk about that playoff football, because in the playoffs, almost everybody's defense is good. But that's how you win in the playoffs. You got to run the ball, and, you pick and choose your shots at the end of the day.
And we ain't getting that from Marcus Mariota, respectfully. How many deep shots has he missed? Seattle game, Kyle Pitts, first play of the game, wide open, 2 yards over. The Saints game, he had to play like that. Come on, brother. Rams game, like, damn, what they want me to do?
I don't know, Bo. I don't know what to tell you. I know one thing. Stephon said, hey, Big Low, they just sold out nosebleed section after this announcement. They just sold it out, Bo.
They go back up.
Lee Rawls also sent a Superman chat, $1.99. We definitely appreciate that, my brother. That's that.
Appreciate you, brother.
That's a Superman chat.
So I got a question for you, Lo.
What you got?
So now that we finally made the executive decision to put Desmond Ridder in the game, do you feel like they take more deep shots down the field moving forward?
Yes. I definitely do. I feel like the Saints are going to come into this game knowing the only thing they do know is that we can run the ball, right? So it's like, hey, coming into this season, I'm sure they did a scout report on Desmond Ridder too, because as we know, they needed a quarterback. So their scouting report is, hey, his arm strength, can he legit throw that deep ball? So it's like he's going to have to prove them wrong. He's going to have to show them that he could throw them shots, But the thing is that you got a guy like Drake. You catch Drake on the post, he break that one tackle, he get past somebody else,
And how many times has Drake had the opportunity and the ball's been thrown just a tad bit late to where he can only make the catch?
Exactly.
He might be open and he throw it too late, and then it's not. He can't go ahead and make that move upfield like he did versus the Saints on that post route, that in cutting route. He caught the pass, trucked the receiver, trucked the corner. Keep moving.
Yep.
We gotta get those passes on target so they can continue to run.
Right here. This is where I need it. Right here.
Every time.
Leave me a little bit. Let that inertia take me up into that next level.
Another thing though, Desmond Ridder arm might be stronger than we think. He overthrew Demarius Byrd in the preseason.
I seen that. And it's hard to overthrow that joker right up, boy.
4-3.
0-3 is hard to overthrow that.
But that's another thing I'm puzzling about. Like, this guy Bird is averaging 25 yards a catch, and we still don't see him on the field enough.
Bro, I don't know. But the thing is, I've seen him on the field. He's running clear outs, but the ball's just not getting thrown to him.
But you feel like he's open to where he can make the plays.
Yeah, I've seen him open. I've seen him having guys stacked like pancakes. They just behind him. There's nothing they can do. I've seen it.
Big Low, you might have to start doing some comedian skits, dog. I don't know how you be coming up with these phrases. The pancake stack is different, bro. I don't know how
you been having guys stacked like pancakes, bro, on top of them, just getting up the field. They back there flailing, just trying to catch up. It's like it's done. You know that's a bad feeling, Tor. You know that feeling. You behind somebody. Yeah, you behind somebody. You ain't nothing you can do. You run as fast as you can. You just see it. They just get it. That's a bad feeling, bro.
You gotta dive. You gotta dive at the ankles. Go ahead and show coach you showed all the effort you can. Yep. But it's time to go to the sideline. I'm gone, coach. I'm tired.
That's it. You come. You be like, man, my stomach gonna be hurting. You gotta dive because that's what happened. You get that stomach in that chest
every time.
Man, Coach Roney just put Twisted Torch's link in the chat, so y'all make sure that y'all check out my boy Twisted Torch, man.
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you, Coach Roney. I've been waiting to see y'all. We still got to do a dinner date 202. I'm trying to see what's going on, man. What's up, man?
Definitely, man. Definitely. We're gonna link up, man. We definitely gonna link up. But I'm sorry, Coach. Wait, my mom said, Big Low, put on your team music. Lil Wayne, fire, man.
You used a Lil Wayne reference earlier, didn't you?
Man, probably. Wayne.
He was that GOAT back in the day.
I came up with that dedication there, man. So.
Yeah. Dedication to drought's over, all that. Yeah.
That's it. So hey, I probably did. I probably didn't even realize it. But somebody asked me earlier though, Torch, they asked me what Coach Willie Dock, he asked me what are my expectations of Desmond Ridder now that we know he's the guy. I want to know what you think about that.
All right, so as far as wins, the Ravens, I feel like that's a win if Lamar Jackson doesn't play. The Saints, we owe them. That's definitely going to be a win too. If you haven't watched the past couple seasons, we've been splitting. We've been winning at their home. They've been winning at our home. So I'm not even worried about that game, especially when they got the choke artist Andy Dalton in full effect. You called it too. I saw you tweeting. You was like, they finna give this game. I went to sleep. It was 16-0 or 16-3. I woke up like, what?
Yeah, they choked that on the way. They choked it.
Hey, karma always comes back tenfold, man.
Hello.
They did it the free bit, and now they getting choke artists up the sleeve.
There you go.
What happens?
There you go.
Yeah, I think Desmond Ridder, because we still gonna have a potent run game, and people are thinking it's gonna be a downhill between Ridder and Marcus Mariota as far as that dual threat part. That's not true. Desmond Ridder runs a 4.5. If you're watching that Lions game, he was avoiding traffic early. He wasn't even trying to get hit. He wasn't looking to go downfield. Hey, we finna get down to run the ball. And that's how it changed from that Lions game to that Jaguar game, because he sat in the pocket more. But I think he can get close to 600 to 700 yards in these 4 games. I for damn sure think he's gonna throw over 200 yards. I mean, like, that was a tough thing in most of these games. I feel like he's gonna get more opportunities than Marcus Mariota because we got to see what he is. So I can see us throwing 20 to 25 times compared to 15 to 20. More attempts means better accuracy, means better potential plays. I already think him and Drake have chemistry. If we watch in the summertime, they were practicing together. So I think that's gonna be a rookie to rookie. That's gonna be some good chemistry.
That's gonna be some good chemistry, man.
I'm anxious to see how that is. One thing I am a little confused about is, will we be doing the RPOs more, or will we be doing actual QB runs like the zone reads or the QB options? I don't know if we're going to be doing that as much with Desmond Ridder, but hell, he hasn't played all season. He got You got to get his feet wet. You got to take some tackles. You got to make some throws. I want to see if he can stand in the pocket on a consistent basis and look downfield regardless if the pressure is close to him. That matters to me. This is NFL. College, you get more time. NFL, you got Aaron Donald, you got Chris Jones, you got TJ Watt, you got all these people so fast that you have to really sit in that pocket and take those tackles and throw on the money.
Exactly. Because I'm going to be completely honest with you, Troy. Whenever everything went down, like let's say like around week 2, and I realized that we wasn't able to put up points with the likes of the Rams.
Yeah.
I looked at Coach Ronan. I said, "Hey, Coach Ronan, Chip Kelly ain't walking through that door no time soon. Chip Kelly ain't walking through that door no time soon."
Which one? The Oregon or Eagles?
The Oregon Chip Kelly with Marcus White. That's the only time he was that dude. He just spread everything out. They only had 2 formations. I like Chip Kelly ain't come through that door no time soon. It is what it is.
And in college, bro, I kind of feel like Arthur Smith. That's why I was saying he was coddling him so much, because it was more so if my first read ain't there, run. Yeah. He was barely looking for his second and third reads, and a lot of times it was coming open. That game you talking about, the Rams game, before the half, he just made that good PI call for Kyle Pitts. We got down the field. He ends up throwing the ball to Cordell Patterson, and it hits off his helmet, and it's an interception. If he would have waited 1 second, not even a second, a tenth of a second, Drake London streaked right across the middle in cutting route, easy first down, more yards than that drop-off pass.
I remember that.
He's not waiting. The progression reads matter, bro. Yeah. I didn't like when Matt Ryan took sacks, but hell, when he actually sitting there, he went through his progression.
Yeah, he was, and that's what he was doing. That's what he was doing. He was in there. He was looking to see who was going to come open. The thing about Matt Ryan trusted his guys more than, more than most everybody else did, because he would legit wait to the last second for somebody to come open.
He would.
And then make that move. So, it's just one of those things, man. Just one of those. I see old Smitty trying to come on, but he said he ain't connected.
That's what I was going to tell you, too. When we was in the stadium on Sunday, every time we get close to the red zone, me and you literally like, man, these jokers going for a field goal. And the Steelers fan, because you got to think, we're in the Steelers section now. There's 2 Steelers fans sitting behind us. They whispering stuff back to us and saying everything to us. And they was like, y'all don't think we're going to score? I said, man, them jokers going for a field goal. And what they do?
They kick the field goal.
Yahoo, man. Come on, man. Yahoo is he is really our trophy man on offense. It's him and Cordell Patterson.
Yeah, him and Cordell. Because look, at the end of the day, man, we know whenever you get to that red zone, it's one of those cases where you're not going against 11 defenders. You're not going against 11 defenders. You're going against 14, because you got both sidelines and you got that back end zone. So it's like you're not going against. So it makes things a lot tougher. And then it's like me, myself, you get in that red zone, you get 15 yards close to the red zone, I run a cover 3s all day.
And what they doing, to be honest, that's really why Marcus Mariota was killing with those 4 touchdowns.
Exactly.
That's why he was doing it.
Exactly. So, I mean, look, at the end of the day, hopefully we got the guy that can come in and make those throws, because that's why this offense has been stuttering. We just ain't been making the throws. And, I know people are mad about the petition. But
who is people? Look, I gotta stop you there. Who is people?
Man, I ain't. A lot of people hit me up on Twitter, said they wasn't mad, said they wasn't happy about the petition. Like, I ain't finna give nobody no legs. All I'm saying is that it's one of those situations where a lot of people weren't happy about the petition, but it was just a way that we could express ourselves, to the front office. Like, it's not like I can just call up Arthur Blank and say, hey, I want to see Desmond Ridder. But the only thing we can do is put it on out there in the internet so people can see it. You know what I'm saying?
But one thing I say to you, Lo, is you can't worry about stuff like that. One, because you're a supporter of Atlanta Falcons. You're a season ticket holder. So at the end of the day, your opinion matters. All of our opinions matter because we support the Falcons. Exactly. What you got on right now? What's that? What's that on your shirt right now?
Oh, you already know. You already know.
Exactly. I got Falcons apparel. I got we're spending money on the Falcons. So I don't care what nobody says. They have a right to hear our opinion. How many people signed that petition?
So I think it was like close to 230.
Okay.
Like 2 days.
Yeah. Okay. So that means it's more than what we think. How many people when we on Twitter on Sunday evenings after the games, they've been saying they want to see Desmond Ridder.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Everybody's opinions matter. You have a right to like Mariota. You have a right to like Desmond Ridder. That doesn't mean anything because people are trying to say the same thing to me, like you don't like Arthur Smith or you don't like Marcus Mariota. That can't be true. If you watch my channel, I've shown on previous occasions, I like how Arthur Smith calls. I like how Arthur Smith makes executive decisions on occasions. I like when Marcus Mariota runs the ball. But, hey, when you're making mistakes, it has to be called out.
There you go.
What's good, Smitty? What's good, OG?
What's going on, Smith?
Hey, what's up, man?
Bro?
What's good?
Man, we can't complain. Tell us how you feeling about this whole situation, man. Everybody, y'all make sure y'all shout out old Smitty coming in here, man.
Hey, man, I've been waiting for about a month. I'm gonna be real. How long have you heard me talking about this? I've been talking about this for a good month and a half. If we see what's going on the field and analysts on TV are telling you, it's time to make a change, what you waiting on?
Yeah.
What we talked about the other night, Lo, stubbornness.
Stubbornness. Stubbornness. That's all it is. At the end of the day, it ain't nothing but stubbornness, man. It's like, look, I know that you're trying to prove us wrong and you want to show us how smart you are. I completely understand that. But at the end of the day, bro, it's like, I'm not trying to throw this season away, just because you and Marcus Mariota wrestle in your free time. I can't do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. Like, I come to these games, I'm trying to see, we don't even gotta win. But I at least want to see that you're trying to do what you could do to try to win. That's all I'm saying.
Man, look, at the end of the day, it's about winning football games. It's about setting this team up for the future to win football games. And these next 4 games are going to determine a lot. It's going to tell us, do we have our quarterback for the future, at least the next 3 years? Can we go into the draft? Probably get a quarterback in the 3rd or 4th round again, day 2, or is this the draft we build our identity, which I think should be defense, because that's where we have the most holes. Defensive line, cornerback. Now I'm looking at safety again because the last couple of weeks, Richie Grant been getting schooled like a 2nd grader. Let's be real about it. Look at the linebacker position; they have depth there, but who actually is going to come back next year? Michael Walker may come back. Rashawn Evans, I think he's played another contract, but will it be Atlanta?
We got to bring him back.
You look at Troy Anderson, who's progressing every week. I mean, it's just so many holes on the defense. It's not funny. So this should be the draft, or you can build your identity on defense, which I think should be their identity anyway, since they're a run-first team.
Smitty, how long have we been asking for them to draft on defense, though? At least since, 2013, 2014?
Yeah, last decade, yeah.
They got to do better at picking. And that's the thing I like better about Terry Fontenot compared to Thomas Dimitroff. I think Thomas Dimitroff was much better at offensive picking. I think Terry Fontenot is going to be better at all-around picking in the draft.
Hold on, I'm just sitting here thinking. Who was our last first-round defensive player? Was it Keanu Neal?
Vic Beasley?
Tat
McKinley, right.
I thought Keanu came after Tat, though, didn't he?
Keanu was 2016.
Yeah, okay, he was right after Vic.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was our best draft. We just didn't keep none of them. Yeah. Keanu Neal, Deion Jones, Austin Hooper,
Devondre Campbell. Yeah.
But what I like most about Terry Fontenot is he goes out anywhere and finds talent. He goes to the CFL. He'll go to the Arena League. He'll go to my old high school to find talent. But the best thing about this going forward, I think, is I think they're gonna, I think they're going to exhaust every road they can this offseason. He's going to go back to New Orleans, get some of those players. They're going to go to Chicago, get a couple of those players. I don't think they go to Tennessee after this year unless it's Derrick Henry, and I don't see that. But I think they're done with that Tennessee experiment. But
I'll take the Tennessee D tackle.
Oh yeah, and he ain't going nowhere. He's
that's what I'm saying. But we got so much money in free agency. I think that's the point of starting Desmond Ridder. This helps us see. All right, so we have a QB now, right? We can spend money whatever we need now. Defense, all draft. If you want to still get a free agency offensive guard or a center to help go with that offense to pair better, we good. We got to see what we're going to do with Caleb McGurry, though. I mean, did he play to get another contract? Because I kind of feel Sam Baker-ish. I kind of feel like
I just said it's on my channel. I'm starting to look at offensive tackle now, depending on where we land. If we land top 10, and we can get one of those top offensive tackles and move them out to the right side, or you move Matthews back to the right side where he was at Texas A&M, I wouldn't be mad at all because our offense is going to be predicated on the run game. So offensive line is a must. I think you go out like you did with Alex Mack, go get another veteran center to lead this offensive line. Eric McCoy, New Orleans.
Eric McCoy.
Definitely see him here next year. So I think Terry Fontenot. I think he's going to, like I said, he's going to go out like this offseason. And he showed us last offseason when he tried to get Deshaun Watson. He ain't playing no games.
Yeah, he ain't playing no games.
Do we think he's going to get him out the blank, though?
Yeah, that's true.
Deshaun Watson.
I think it was a combination of both. I think Terry Fontenot went in the office and said, it's time for us to make a big move. And Arthur Blank said, I got the biggest move that I know how to make. A kid that I know can take this team to the next level. But Cleveland, they went in there last minute, guaranteed every dollar. And that was the difference.
That hurt. Yeah. Earl Daniels hits with the Superman chat. He says, we the Falcons, go Falcons, forget the haters. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman chat. Now, I did want to ask y'all. Let me ask y'all this right here. Would you be opposed to Marcus Mariota being the backup quarterback next year?
He ain't gonna do it. He gonna ask for a release. Because he's been around and his ego won't let him. And he started all these games, so his mindset is they don't need me no more. So I don't see it.
Should he start? I mean, like, I'm just thinking about
no, but I'm saying
let him go too.
He probably feel like y'all could have just let me start the last 4 games. I done got this far. And you saw his body language last week, just like I just said. His body language, spoke volumes last Sunday against Pittsburgh. He just did not look like he was into the game. He wasn't feeling the coaching. He wasn't feeling nothing last week. His mind was just gone, man.
Man, how do we forget about AJ, y'all?
AJ Terrell.
I forget about AJ.
I forgot about AJ.
But see,
it ain't to be a first round pick either, though. But after that game versus Jamal Chase, we took a chance on him. He ended up being the best corner out the draft.
Right. True. And it ain't that we forgot about him. We don't ever think about him because we know he gonna do what he do.
Yeah.
So it ain't no need to call his name because he is who he is. And this offseason, if he gets a new deal, I would not be mad. I would jump in front of the curve anyway. Because if a cornerback gets a big deal this offseason, we're gonna pay him more money. So why not jump out ahead of the curve?
And I mean, I look at AJ Terrell. I look at AJ Terrell's improvement. Like, he's continued to get better, even though the front 7 is not getting after the QB. The past 3 years, we still have been in the bottom 5 in sacks. So what does that mean? He has to guard for 6 to 7 seconds. Yeah, you're gonna make mistakes. You got to guard that long. Then he's getting the opportunity to finally travel. If you watched last year, he locked down Stephon Diggs, which no one could do, in the cold, and they was going deep shots, all that with Josh Allen. This year, you look at this year, What he do versus Terry McLaurin? Terry McLaurin been lighting it up.
Yeah, I think he had like 1 or 2 catches the whole game.
And that should have been a pick. This is 2 weeks straight. We done got cheesed by AJ Terrell. That wasn't a fumble?
Yeah,
that was a fumble.
Johnson, you fumbled that. That's 3
yeah.
steps.
Yeah, he showed no drive. Yeah, that was a fumble. That boy went took a shower and came back and tried to run the ball.
They got us twice that game.
With Drake London too, the pass interference.
Pass interference. He beat that man before he even. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He got that man way too early.
Fire Lab Studio, he says, y'all got your wish now. Live with the fact that you're going to end up 5-12.
I don't have a problem with that.
Well, you know, Fire Lab Studio, he's a huge Mariota fan. He does cartwheels naked for Marcus Mariota. So
he's from Hawaii.
Nah, he's originally a Titans fan. So he
so why you let him go?
I can't answer that question, bro.
He got this there too, didn't he?
I can't answer that one.
Hey,
Jay says Marcus Mariota is due $15 million in 2023 if we keep him. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman check.
That like a cut to me, Big Low.
Yeah. That's
I wouldn't mind that $15 million because the average quarterback is 45 to 50 now. So that's just like shopping at the dollar store, going from dollar store to Target to Walmart up to who's the biggest retailer? Amazon Prime, where they got everything. So
you gotta put Costco in there. Ain't nothing like going to Costco get that $3.
I ain't never been to Costco.
You never been to Costco?
No, Costco got them deals, boy. They got the mix out there.
Yeah, Costco, that's that spot. Yeah, you need. I'm gonna take you to Costco one day, Smitty. We take you to Costco. We get you a 6-pack of deodorant. You will never run out of deodorant.
You gonna do me like that?
Anything that you need, you get it in bulk.
No, they got everything.
We got a big thing of tissue here. I think I got that thing before the pandemic. We still got it.
You ain't got no kids, that's why.
That's it.
That matter.
I ain't got no child in the house now. That's why I know.
Oh, okay. You already know. But yeah, I mean, look, it sounds like everybody's saying that 15 mil. Look, it's one of those situations where, they need to just go ahead and.
I got a question for y'all, and you probably talked about this already, Low. Going to this offseason, if he seems to be the guy, do you still go out and sign a veteran for big money just to be on the safe side and let them battle it out for the starting position next year?
I mean, I wouldn't, me per se. I don't want to derail a guy's confidence, but I don't really see Desmond Ridder down. Like, even on the sidelines, if you watch that Drake London mic'd up, Desmond Ridder was still getting up for his players making plays. So it's like he sat for so long, he's watched everything. He knows where we're supposed to be at. He's watched Mariota's mistakes. He's watched what Mariota has done well. He sees where the offense can go moving forward with just a little bit of passing.
True.
I feel like he's the guy. It's not like he has to take on the whole offense and just do it all himself. We have a top 5 running game. We have 3 running backs that are averaging over 4 yards a carry.
Yeah.
So it's not too much you really got to do, to be honest.
Yeah, you just need to manage the game. That's it.
Yeah. Now, if we didn't have that running game, then I'd be worried I might have to have a veteran just in case. But no, I'm not paying big dollar for no veteran.
And
the
reason
reason
why,
man. Go ahead, below.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, and the reason why I feel so confident in Ridder is because even back when he was at Cincinnati, it's like they had a run game, but they didn't have a run game like this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, we all know that's a quarterback's best friend. And the fact that, you have a chance to actually run the ball like very successfully, and you got a quarterback who's come out of that pro style offense. I mean, it just seems like all the signs are there.
Yeah, you got to remember he got more weapons here than he had in college because he only had Pierce his last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
He had Jerome Ford in the backfield, but let's be real. That they were running the same zone block scheme that Atlanta was running.
Mm-hmm.
So he fits what goes on here, but he's gonna have more weapons to showcase his talents, and that's what I'm waiting to see. You know how he adjusts. And I hate Kyle Pitts is not going to be here. But it still gives me a lot of hope going into next season when all three of those guys hit the field at the same time.
Dude, so question. Because OZ's gonna be a free agent too. So do we
Bring him back? Bring him back.
Okay. Do you think we should draft a receiver too in the 3rd and 4th round for
We
speed?
definitely,
We definitely
will.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt about it.
Jacoby Myers. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not feeling him. I hate to say
it. Jacoby?
You said Jacoby Myers?
Jacoby Myers. I'm just saying.
Why you ain't like him, Smitty?
I go after Elijah Mitchell before I pull that. Elijah, he's a playmaker. You can line him up anywhere on the field.
But is he an Arthur Smith guy though? That's the thing.
Yeah, because Arthur Smith. What happened to Brian Edwards?
Exactly. Or Demir Bird.
I think Brian Edwards. I just think it worked after it didn't work out because they still need another big body receiver. No doubt about it.
Because didn't we trade for Brian?
Yeah, 5th round pick.
Waste of a pig.
3rd round talent too. The guy made plays in Las Vegas, and he played with Marcus Mariota. That's why it's so mind-boggling. Like y'all don't got no chemistry.
You got to remember, he when he came in the game, all Mariota did was run. He very rarely threw the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that's probably why, unless they was in the parking lot at practice throwing the ball up. But other than that, no, they weren't doing nothing.
That's what Mariota was doing versus the Rams when he threw it to him, throwing it in the park. Because I
still don't get that.
Man, he almost threw that shit to Portland. Man,
let's get it. He says, "Good to see the homie Smitty and Torch." He gives with a $2. Dun, dun, dun. That's a Superman check.
Hey man, we can go get us a Hershey with almond with that $2.
But nah, man, it's actually crazy because y'all two are veterans and goats at this Atlanta Falcons content creators, man. Y'all are pretty much the only two I really respect and I would want to do shows with. So shouts out to the supporters for watching you guys, man, and hoping that we can do some more shows moving forward.
Hey man, draft season, we're gonna pump it up. I told Big Low this the other day. We always have a blast during draft season.
Mm-hmm.
This is the draft season is the best time to get content out. The best time.
Yeah. I don't think you've been on any of our mock drafts, have you?
No, I haven't. Yeah, that's gonna be fire. I already know.
Boy,
we had a blast a couple years ago.
Yeah, man, we be cutting up. I mean, but shouts out to Smitty. You know, Smitty, he's the biggest Atlanta Falcons content creator in the game. You know, so shouts out to Smitty, man. I hit him up all the time. I call him Big Bro because he is like legit like a big brother to me.
Yeah, man. I try, man. I'm all about positivity, pushing people to be better than me, man. That's what I always say. Always be better than me.
Definitely.
That's crazy. I was just reading that.
I need the nickname like the commission of cover 3 or something like that.
Hello.
Y'all crazy, boy.
Hey, shout out to my boy Alberto, man. That's my co-host. Man,
shout out to him.
Y'all won't believe it, but I threw him in the fire just like they do quarterbacks. He didn't have no practice, no nothing. I told you, talk at the screen like you're talking in the mirror, and like you're talking to me on the telephone, and you'll be fine.
That's it. That's what it's all about. The King's son, he says, I'm taking all bets that Ridder is throwing for over 200 yards and at least 1 touchdown. Man, if Ridder throws for over 200 yards, I mean, I'm not the person that says like stats tell the whole story, but it's like Desmond Ridder, Mariota, it's like it's impossible for him to throw over 200 yards. He's done it twice this season.
Twice. And what's crazy, his Heisman season, he was one of the best passing quarterbacks in the nation. And see, this is why I always tell people stats don't tell the whole story. When they played Ohio State in that championship game and they took away the middle of the field, he couldn't throw to the outside. And that's the same exact thing that's going on in Atlanta. If he can't throw to the middle, you got him dead to rights. And you would think after 7 years he would be done fixed that.
But shit, he got worse, Smitty. He missing over the middle throws too. How many times he didn't miss Kyle Pitts on? How do you miss a 6'5", 4.4 speed tight end across the middle, throwing it over his head, throwing underneath to Drake London? That Tampa Bay game, not Tampa Bay, the Washington game. When we was there, it was like 20, it was 2nd and 25. He threw it under. That man is 6'5". Why you doing that?
I was so mad about that. I'm gonna act like that dude on that commercial when he threw that joystick through that TV screen. It just didn't make sense. You mean to tell me a 6'5" dude, you still overthrowing him?
Arm so long he could scratch his knees without bending over.
Consistently though, and it got so bad. If you remember the Panthers game, Kyle Pitts didn't even want to reach for the ball on the crossing route. Y'all remember that play? That night game? He was like, he looked, he said, what the heck? Player, what?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You gotta be better than that, Marcus. And
that
you're gonna have to improve on that, bro.
And to me, I think the receivers gave up on him too. Because you seen a lot of the passes they were thrown at some point, they just stopped running. When he threw it over the middle, they just stopped in the middle of the route.
Mm-hmm.
Because they know they were finna get lit up at the end.
Yeah.
So
the OZ play on third.
Exactly.
In the Panthers, 10 versus the Panthers. Exactly. To win the game's on the line. Put the ball on them. It's a first down. You try to lead them.
But
man, I think
one pass that he did make that I like, and Kadera Hart dropped it in the end zone.
That was a good pass.
You got to catch that with your hands, man. You
that was a good ball.
All the way in.
Yeah.
So though that was not his mistake.
And I'm running to the left at that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's almost like he played better under chaos.
And you see how strong his arm is. This is why I said his problem was not his arm, it was his confidence. His confidence.
It was between the ears. What's going on, Trinity?
Not much, fellas. How y'all doing today?
Another day,
man. Nothing much. You want to tell us how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. You know, like it's sunny outside. The past 2 days it's been gloomy, ain't it? Yo, man, it's such a coincidence. How this Evan popped up is sunny ain't raining no more.
Yeah, they changed that quarterback, but that sun came right on out.
They was like Atlanta. I hear your words, your spirits, your chants. I listened to Big Low. Y'all gave me a sound when he did the petition. I signed that joint 10 minutes after you posted it. I sent it to my brother, but it was already filled up. Like he couldn't sign it. It was filled up.
Man, that was
in a matter of like 2 hours.
Man, that was funny. That was crazy.
Anyway, man, I mean, like like y'all are spitting nothing but straight facts. But like I do, I was trying to come in earlier, but I was thinking back to our O-line. Remember, like Caleb McGarity, when he came in, they always say he's a run blocking O-line.
They did.
If we resign him, move him to guard. He's 6'6", he's big, and he's actually a very good run blocker. I mean, we are top 5. So obviously, passing is not his strongest, but a tackle is going to get exposed.
Yeah.
When it's passing downs, running, a guard is going to help the center, help the tackle. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to be more protected. That's one option if we don't, assign anybody.
Yeah, I mean, one thing.
The guard. You said what?
Oh, I was just gonna say one thing. I'm worried about that though with Caleb McGarry is like how good is his feet? Like, is he
all right?
Yeah, because it's one of those situations. Because we've actually been running a little bit more power this season than I expected.
Hey.
So it's like, is he good enough to pull to that other side the way we need him to?
To be honest with you, I mean, he looks pretty athletic though. You know what I'm saying? Like they're saying that he moves pretty well to me, but he gets exposed in the passing game. And if we got plenty of money to sign people. I don't know who we gonna bring, but we need to do something. Like we have no excuses this offseason. And like I honestly believe, and I will give credit because I'm being positive. Maybe maybe this is like Arthur Smith's king mastermind plan genius is that, we're going to tank the Falcons. Or not tank them, but Marcus Mariota, like we know what we got in him, is he's not going to deliver us. We're going to start Desmond Ridder. If he's not good in these next 4 games, the Falcons is still high enough to get Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, or whoever. Because remember, our division is the worst in the league this year, I do believe, right?
Yeah.
We're not?
I don't like that one of them quarterback, to be honest. I just don't.
But I mean, because I'm not like, there's so many good quarterbacks coming out. That's what I'm saying. There's those two. There's what the
Hendon Hooker
I
is
guess
probably the most NFL ready quarterback, and the reason why
I'm not sold on Hendon Hooker though. I'm not sold on him.
Look at the
I feel
arm
like
strength. Look at the Alabama game and look at the throws he made.
You're right, but look at the Georgia game.
Talent.
That's true too.
Look at the Georgia game, and Alabama's defense has not been the same since Kirby left.
But you talking about Georgia that's gonna have at least 7 to 8 NFL players,
right?
That's what he's gonna see. This is what I'm saying. He's gonna see NFL players. I mean, like you know what I'm saying. Like,
I do want to shout out.
I mean,
Uncle
last
Steve
year,
right quick.
I mean, he missed
Hold on,
some
Trinity.
throws, but I don't know. And he's gonna be 26.
Hold on, Trinity.
Go ahead.
I do want to shout out Uncle Steve right quick. He said that I only sent the sticker to hear Big Country saying, "Although we come, no.
Well, you here?
I gotta put my shades on for this, man. Y'all getting kind of spicy on here, man. We put my shades on for a second, man. What's going on?
Appreciate it, Uncle Steve. That's a Superman chat. My man.
Too bad mine on 10 in the light. I can't wait.
Hey, I was gonna say, Trinity, about the Caleb McGurry thing though. One thing we must say, he's gonna be a free agent, bro. So you're gonna get your most money at tackle. I don't think he'll want to switch to guard because he's looking to get Pizzade.
One thing I like about Caleb McGurry, he can run block his ass off.
He can.
He can speed rushes.
Mm-hmm.
His feet turn center blocks like somebody finna throw him in the river.
Yeah.
He got to slide that right foot out. Slide that right foot out, Big Low and Smitty, and pull him to the out so the QB can slide up in the pocket and see what he's throwing to.
Yep.
He takes that right foot.
That's one thing too.
I could see him doing electric slide in my way, and I'm just saying.
He ain't got the rhythm yet. He ain't there yet.
Go ahead, Trinity. Oh, okay. I think we lost Trinity.
He might have got a call.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, I mean,
I'm saying
hello, Trinity. Yeah. I think we lost.
Going in and out.
Hello?
But can you hear me?
yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, I was kind of enclosed, but again, I I'm saying that's just a worst case scenario with the McGarity. But like, I feel like the Falcons are in a win-win situation because I believe we'll probably still pick top 10.
You think so?
I'm looking at top 15, top 20. A lot of teams have close to the same record as us.
For a quarterback, because I believe Desmond Ridder, I've been in some with him.
I mean, if I'm looking at the so if I look at the standards right now,
Falcons at number 10 right now.
Yeah, like right now we're at number 10. So I mean, let's say we go 2-2. I mean, I can still see you being at
another 7-10. Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead, twist it.
You saw what I'm not gonna say what he said, but you saw what Norman Fitzgerald said.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. You know what, man? It's crazy to me how people can hate. It's crazy to me how people can hate on people that's just doing what they love to do, bro. People gotta smile and live their life and enjoy their life, man. Stop worrying about what other people are doing. Respectfully.
Hey man, I don't worry about nobody throwing shots.
There you go.
I learned how to duck them. I'm 43 years old, man. What I look like? Worry about what somebody think about me.
Hey man, at the end of the day, because whenever I get off of here, I finna go to work.
Yeah.
So
Get this money.
Exactly. So
At the end of the day, you said the best. Don't nobody pay your bills but you. So why you worry about? Yeah. At the end of the day.
Man. There you go. Everybody that's in the coach staff, they know that I ain't got nothing but love for them. I ain't got nothing but love for y'all to come on here and chop it up with us. And, Coach Roney, she's always there to support me. And, at the end of the day, man, that's what it's all about.
That's all that matters. I got a question, though. Do y'all feel like we draft another corner or we might bring in a player from free agency at the corner position? Because I feel like AJ Terrell, we already know he's locked down corner. Mm-hmm. But we need a second corner. I think Oliver's good in the slot. Yeah, I mean, he improves week to week. But we need that second corner, man, because AJ can't guard everybody. That's like he can't, bro.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like I told Lotus the other night, is one name I want y'all to watch. Cam Smith out of South Carolina. This dude is 6'4", 215 pounds. He can play slot. He can play outside. He can play safety if he wanted to. He's a defensive back that can move all the way around. He's another Cam Chancellor.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the name I would watch in the middle of the first round. We fall back towards the 15 range.
Sound like Sauce 2.0.
Yeah. How you feel about Porter Jr., the corner?
Ooh.
I love Porter, but he takes too many chances. If he learn how to pick and choose what chances to take, he'll be an elite corner at the next level. But he takes way too many chances.
He gotta get around a good defensive coordinator that's gonna show him how the ins and outs. Like I like what the Jets was doing. They got Revis practicing with the backs, showing them game film, and you can see Sauce Gardner. He's telling the youngers, and he's a rookie too, but he's saying, "Hey, when you see these big type receivers, look for this, look for that." That's key to me. Like coaching matters at the next level. People don't think about that, but coaching matters.
I tell you, the perfect spot for Porter, I say Pittsburgh. They need cornerbacks. Their defense is probably two players from getting back to being elite, and cornerback is one of those positions. So Pittsburgh is a spot for him, and I think he would fit perfect there. Not only because his dad played there, but what they stand for as an organization is perfect for him.
Yeah, that's a perfect fit for him. And he get a chance to play up underneath Minka Fitzpatrick too.
Right.
That'd be perfect. Yeah.
So y'all don't think Richie Grant is our up and coming safety?
I like Richie. I'm just worried about Hawkins.
Good rotational piece for both of them.
So we might need like we might need to run that big nickel a little bit more and get like a free agent safety to help with that. Because Eric Harris ain't it.
No,
you just read my mind. You knew what I was going to say. As long as they get Dunkin' Donuts out of there, I'm good. So they did their job.
I'm still pissed off that we didn't go after Javon Holland.
Yeah.
Because he would have been perfect in this scheme.
Mm-hmm.
He would have been perfect.
He's another one of those combo players.
Mm-hmm. He would have been perfect, but we got who we got. So it's just one of those things, man. Well, look, we're going to get ready to shut it on down, man. I definitely appreciate everybody for coming on and chilling out with us. Y'all want to tell everybody where they can find y'all at, man?
Go ahead, Smith. You can go. Go ahead.
They know where to find me, man. I'm on YouTube, Spotify. Hell, I'm even on TikTok, and I don't even know how to use it. But y'all can find me at Smitty Sports Machine on YouTube, man. Always putting up content, breaking news, debates, anything you can name. And if y'all get a chance, man, go check out my Falcons all-time list. I think y'all enjoy it. And if y'all want a list that y'all want to see me do, throw it in the comment box of one of those videos.
Oh, I'm gonna check that out, Smith.
Yeah, all time. I know some people on there too. But yeah, you can find me on Twitter, YouTube at Twisted Torch TV. You can check out my website, twistedtorchtv.com for articles, merch, everything. Make sure y'all check out Smitty channel, man. Make sure y'all check out Big Low channel. We here to bring all the Falcons content creators and the Falcons fans love, man, and support. So watch out for us, man.
Yeah.
The future.
Definitely. You already know. Y'all know I'm Big Low Kuntry. We got Desmond Ridder as our starting quarterback now. I know the whole fan base and everybody's excited. And I'm just eager to see how it goes moving forward, man. But I appreciate everybody for coming on and
Hey, Big
jumping
Low.
on with us.
Right quick,
Yes, sir.
that monkey must have fell out the tree.
It did. We still trying to see if it's alive because he's been sitting there for a minute.
Hey, y'all remember what Desmond Ridder said after we drafted him, right?
Yes.
Super Bowl.
He's not leaving until he wins us a Super Bowl. He want to win one with the organization that drafted him. A lot of teams fell off from Desmond Ridder. I swear to you guys, if you watch the college film, he's going to be impressive in a year or two. Don't worry about that.
Exactly. But look, man, I appreciate everybody for coming on and chopping it up with us, man. Make sure that y'all hit that like button. And if you're first time watching, make sure you subscribe and share the channel with your friends and family. We definitely appreciate it. But in the meantime, man, y'all take it easy. We ready.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Peace.